I'm Dr. Boison, the project consultant and team lead for the AI Africa project. Yeah, excited is just playing it down, but rather I am thrilled to know that somebody like Dr. Tumba envisioned that we should come back home to our mother's land, and for that matter, IPADA gladdens my heart. And the excitement is the fact that 400 years ago, when our forefathers were sold into slavery, there have been that efforts by the African Union and other organizations to speak to these diasporans to come home. So this is a dream come true. We wanted a way to reconnect to the diaspora, and also they also wanted to know their roots in Africa, where they come from, where the slave trade started and all that. So if you recall, I hosted Dr. Tumba and His Royal Majesty, and then Professor Ambassador Hugh, who is the Trade Commissioner to Ghana. And one of the questions I posed to them was the fact that why IPADA? And they said that we are reconnecting to our roots. So to lead a team to train these diasporans and also our fellow Africans in AI, I think these are exciting times for us, and for me, for instance, to have the opportunity to lead such an initiative. The experience here is wonderful. Reason is that just imagine you are having your breakfast gazing at the sea. It's just amazing. These are things that we pay thousands of dollars. We go to Dubai and we try to have this experience. And right in our motherland, there's a place like La Campagne where you can have that experience. In fact, I have not done that before, to have breakfast. I mean, gazing at the sea and then having all the ambience. I mean, being in an ecosystem where you have, sea animals around, monkeys and other scale all around you. And that is the natural environment. That's where we belong as Africans, not the artificial ones we travel and enjoy. So this is a very good environment, and trust me, I'm going to come here back, not to train in AI, but just to I came here with a delegation, so I'm too cautious of what I do and all that. But when I come here not to train, then I can enjoy this place. But this is a wonderful place. And even the chalet, to have a swimming pool in the middle of a chalet, it's just amazing. And whoever, Dr. Tumba, conceived this idea is really a gem. And congrats to you guys. Services here has been wonderful. We are in our own African environment. We understand the dynamics and we're able to relate to ourselves. We are seeing the culture, see the carnival. I didn't know that it started from outside. I only saw it here. But when I watch what the media put out there, I realized that, hey, this thing was huge. And I'm told that it continues to the end of this year. So kudos to the organizers. All right, so as a lead consultant, just a brief about the AI Africa. I have the contract Knowledge Web Center to train 5 million Africans. That's the contract I signed with African Diaspora Central Bank and the Vanuatu Trade Commission. So we've started this project in Ghana. We've trained close to about 50,000. And these are state institutions, private institutions, universities, and then also individuals who walk in for training. And we have also done the trainers training. So the guys you see training now were guys who came to me with zero knowledge in AI. Today you see them facilitating, and in just about 3 or 4 months, they have mastered, they've been certified. So the agenda is to train 100,000 Africans, to use them to train the 5 million Africans. So that is the agenda. So IPADA came and we allocated 5,000 for IPADA. So what we have started is part of the 5,000, and I'll be deploying more of the trainers to come. And interestingly, we have also trained some Nigerians. Some of them were here yesterday as trainers. So we're going to deploy them. So when the numbers are to a certain large extent, then we can come in and train. We have just signed a contract with MOU, Vanuatu Trade Commission, and African Diaspora Central Bank and Rwanda to go into geothermal energy and also some R&D in tourism. And more importantly, to train, the contract said more than 1 million Rwandans, but the ambassador told me that, hey, we are going to train 3 million. What does that represent for Rwanda? AI is changing everything we do. The AI is estimated from now to 2030 to contribute to the global GDP in the region of $15.7 trillion. So because we want to make sure that in the fourth industrial revolution, Africa doesn't become a follower like it happens in the first, second, and third. The fourth, we lead. So we want to train people as deep learners, machine learners, AI consultants to take this to the next level. It will interest you to know that even with the few trainings we've done, some of these guys have come out with their own products. They put it on Play Store and people are purchasing. And those who are purchasing are not just Africans outside the country, and that's what we want to do. So Rwanda will be positioned very well. I tell you, if we train 3 million of their citizens in AI, it will just be game over for them. Because you can see the level of efficiency which will come in government business. Universities will go into research using the AI. It's going to revolutionize every sector of the economy. And I think that is one of the highest points in this IPADA, that this historic agreement was signed. So the training has been just smooth. Students have been very receptive. I joined them yesterday morning and I asked them a few questions. Some of them have already crafted their own prompt and they are ready to go with it. And more importantly, they are given a stimulus of $100 equivalent in AKL, which they can use to trade. And more importantly, something that we have not said, there's a stimulus package for these guys. Those who want to go into business, they can access the loan equivalent in AKL, $10,000 and above, which is interest-free and collateral-free. What we are saying is that bring your idea and let us fund it.
Thank you very much. You mentioned the certification.
Yeah.
I'd like you to throw more light on it.
All right, so the certification is actually for the trainers. Now, those who have just been trained, they'll be given certificate of competence. But if you want to become a trainer, you go through a certification process. And with that one, the first training, I think you pay $8 or so, and that money is actually not for the tuition. That money is for you to have access to what we call the learning management system, the LMS, so that you can access resource. But every bit of the expenditure is taken by Knowledge Web Center. So there's a first 3-day training, and subsequently you are asked to do a 10 minutes video, and then a team of panel will assess this video, and then you'll be pre-qualified, and then you start doing your apprenticeship training. After the training, when you train about at least 200 participants, we will assess and then take you to another level of training. And then there will be the certification training where you do your presentation. Your 5 minutes presentation. The last one was done 20th of last month at Ghana Digital Center. Then we have 3 categories: silver, gold, and platinum. So wherever you fall, Silver is the lowest, gold comes higher, and platinum is the highest. So the guys you see here are all platinum trainers. And we can just send them anywhere to go and train because they have built that competence and then that resilience to be able to handle bigger groups, and they understand the concept very well. So that's about the certification. Anyone can join. We are doing 100,000. We are not even up to, we've trained qualified trainers about 2,000, but we have to do 100,000. So you know there's opportunity for all of us. And take note, AI, the training is not just for IT people. The AI is not just IT oriented. It is sector specific, discipline specific. So if you're an accountant, you can come, we train you as a prompt engineer in accounting. If you're a health person, you do so that you can train those who are in your discipline. Thank you.